July 19th, 2024 began like any other day. People woke up, checked their phones, and went about their routines. Little did they know the world was about to change. In a flash, the internet went down. Phones stopped working. Businesses came to a standstill. This was no ordinary outage. This was a global technology meltdown. The culprit? A faulty software update from CrowdStrike, a leading cybersecurity firm. Their Falcon platform, used by millions worldwide, malfunctioned. It mistook normal computer processes as malicious activity. This triggered a chain reaction, bringing down systems across the globe. The impact was immediate and far-reaching. Airlines couldn't manage flights, banks couldn't process transactions, hospitals struggled to access patient records, governments couldn't communicate with citizens. The world was thrust into chaos. The internet, once a symbol of progress, had become a source of paralysis. The CrowdStrike Falcon platform is designed to protect against cyber attacks. It works like a digital security guard, constantly scanning for suspicious activity on computer networks. On July 19th, a flaw in a routine software update turned this security guard into a saboteur. The update contained a defect, a tiny error in the code. This error caused the Falcon platform to misidentify legitimate computer processes as threats. Imagine an overzealous security guard mistaking a friendly handshake for a punch. That's essentially what happened with the CrowdStrike update. The consequences were catastrophic. The Falcon platform, believing it was under attack, went into lockdown mode. It started blocking connections, shutting down systems, and quarantining data. Because the platform is so widely used, the outage spread like wildfire. Within minutes, the effects were felt across the globe. Airlines rely on complex computer systems for everything from ticketing to air traffic control. With the CrowdStrike outage, these systems went haywire. Flights were grounded, passengers were stranded, and airports descended into chaos. Airlines operate on razor-thin margins, relying on efficient operations and constant movement. The global IT outage brought this delicate ecosystem to its knees. Check-in systems crashed, leaving passengers stranded in long lines. Flight schedules went haywire as communication with air traffic control became unreliable. Imagine thousands of passengers packed into airports, their flights delayed indefinitely. The air buzzed with frustration and uncertainty. Families on vacation, business travelers on tight schedules, all were left in limbo. Airlines struggled to provide information, their own communication networks crippled by the outage. The financial impact on the airline industry was staggering. Every hour of downtime translated into millions of dollars in lost revenue. Beyond the immediate losses, the outage severely damaged the reputation of airlines, eroding passenger trust. The incident served as a stark reminder of the aviation industry's vulnerability to technology failures. The impact of the outage extended far beyond the aviation industry. Like a row of dominoes, one sector after another fell victim to the cascading technology failure. Banks, reliant on real-time data for transactions, found themselves unable to process payments. ATMs ran dry, credit card readers malfunctioned, and online banking platforms went dark. Hospitals, at the forefront of the digital revolution, were also hit hard. Electronic health records became inaccessible, hindering doctors' ability to diagnose and treat patients. Medical imaging systems went offline, delaying critical procedures. The outage highlighted the healthcare industry's growing dependence on technology and the risks associated with that dependence. Government services, from driver's license renewals to tax collection, ground to a halt. Emergency services struggled to coordinate responses, their communication networks disrupted. The outage exposed the fragility of critical infrastructure and the ripple effects of technology failures. Section 5. The government grinds to a halt. Governments around the world rely heavily on technology for everything from communication to service delivery. The global IT outage exposed just how vulnerable these systems have become. Websites crashed, email servers went dark, and government agencies struggled to function. Imagine trying to access essential services like passport renewals or social security benefits, only to be met with error messages and blank screens. Citizens accustomed to instant access to government information and services were left frustrated and in the dark. The outage also hampered the ability of governments to respond to the crisis. Communication breakdowns made it difficult to coordinate relief efforts and disseminate information to the public. The incident served as a wake-up call for governments to invest in more robust and resilient technology systems. Section 6. A world without news media blackout. The media, tasked with keeping the public informed, found itself largely silenced by the outage. Websites and apps for major news outlets went offline, social media platforms fell silent, and television and radio broadcasts were disrupted. In an age accustomed to instant news, the silence was deafening. Journalists, unable to access their usual tools and communication channels, struggled to gather and report on the unfolding events. The outage highlighted the media's dependence on technology and the challenges of delivering news in a crisis situation. The lack of reliable information created a vacuum, allowing rumors and misinformation to spread like wildfire. The incident underscored the importance of media literacy and the need for diverse and resilient sources of information. Section 7. Preventing the next meltdown. Testing. The global IT outage of July 19, 2024 was a stark reminder of our reliance on technology and the devastating consequences of its failure. While we can't eliminate the risk of such events entirely, we can take steps to mitigate their impact and prevent them from happening again. One crucial lesson is the importance of rigorous testing. Software updates, like the one that triggered the CrowdStrike outage, should be thoroughly tested in isolated environments before being rolled out to the public. This includes simulating various scenarios and potential points of failure. Think of it like a dress rehearsal before a big play. Just as actors rehearse their lines and movements to ensure a smooth performance, software developers need to test their code rigorously to prevent costly errors. Section 8. Building a stronger foundation. Infrastructure is key. Beyond testing, investing in robust and resilient infrastructure is paramount. This includes everything from the physical cables and servers that make up the internet to the software and systems that run on top of them. Imagine the internet as a network of roads and bridges. Just as we need strong and well-maintained infrastructure to support the flow of traffic, we need robust digital infrastructure to support the flow of data. This means using high-quality hardware, implementing redundancy measures to ensure that systems can fail over seamlessly, and investing in cybersecurity to protect against malicious attacks. Section 9. Backups and beyond planning for disaster. No matter how robust our systems, failures can still happen. That's why it's crucial to have comprehensive backup and disaster recovery plans in place. This includes regularly backing up critical data to secure off-site locations and having procedures in place to restore systems quickly in the event of an outage. Think of it like having a spare tire in your car. You hope you never have to use it, but it's essential to have it just in case. The same goes for data backups and disaster recovery plans. Beyond technical measures, it's also essential to have clear communication plans in place to keep employees, customers, and the public informed during an outage. Section 10. Lessons learned. Building a more resilient digital future. The global IT outage of July 19, 2024 was a wake-up call. It exposed the fragility of our technology-dependent world and the cascading consequences of even a seemingly minor software glitch. But it also offered valuable lessons in resilience, redundancy, and the importance of planning for the unexpected. Moving forward, we need to prioritize the development of more resilient technology systems. This includes investing in robust testing, high-quality infrastructure, comprehensive backup strategies, and strong cybersecurity measures. Just as importantly, we need to foster a culture of preparedness, ensuring that individuals, businesses, and governments are equipped to weather the inevitable storms in our increasingly digital world. The outage reminded us that technology, for all its wonders, is not infallible. By learning from this experience, we can build a more robust, reliable, and resilient digital future for everyone. But were you or your family personally affected by this global IT meltdown? If so, let us know in the comments below. Also, remember to like and share this video and subscribe to our channel for more informative content like this. See you in the next video.